very sure about that. But does it offer a way forward for you? I'm very sure it does. But if so, how? Yeah.
Carl? I mean, everyone can answer.
I'll answer. The way that I see it is that mysticism, just defining the term, is really just seeing yourself as part of something, as a larger whole.
Yeah.
And I think what we recognize here is that even though things seem separate, you need that contrast to recognize yourself also. So you need that to affirm yourself. So even though there's this hyper-individualist distinction between things, categorizing things into different, supposedly mutually exclusive things, all of these things are necessary to recognize each other. And we see this in our experience of kapwa, where even the word itself implies that it's shared. Kapuang, sharing in the space. And we see this in a lot of Filipino folk philosophy, ethno-philosophies. Also, in the Visayas, there's a concept of kahimtang, which is the condition that you are in a space. So, and even in Western psychology, we have Gestalt psychology, where it's the field and the person, the figure and the background that's part of a larger whole. Ecological systems, all of these. So, what I'm saying in general is that the way forward, to answer your question, the way forward is to recognize that despite the differences, we're part of a shared humanity. And I think I keep echoing this, but I'll refer to what Father Albert Alejo said, where on the surface, islands seem separate, but if you dive deep into the waters, they're all connected underneath. And this is the theme of Kapwa, and archipelagic thinking also. And it just takes a little bit of imagination to think of archipelago as the whole planet, and not just a geopolitical space.